Today on Food for the Soul, I will be showing you how to make homemade pecan pie from scratch with all this deliciousness and all this goodness. This recipe is real simple, real easy, that anyone can do after his house. But hey, don't forget to read the Bible verse at the bottom of the description to feed their soul. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Leave me a comment so I can keep on bringing you good content each and every week. Booyah, baby. These are my basic ingredients I use to make my pecan pie. First thing I use is Karo syrup, sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, melted butter, pecans, and pie crust. First thing to do is I crack 3 good old eggs. Yes, 3 good eggs. The eggs are room temp because they will have a better consistency of cooking in the oven. Next it is, make sure that you beat your eggs until your eggs turn fluffy. Oh yes, this is a must to beat them eggs. And right after that, you take a 1/2 cup of melted butter and you add it in there just like that. And you mix it up again. That's the way I do it. Every time I add something, I mix it up good. Next to it is, I add some vanilla extract. I add 1 teaspoon. I mix it up again, just like that. All this goodness and all this deliciousness. I add 1 cup of sugar. And I mix it up again. But you can add any kind of sugar you want to, pure cane sugar or regular sugar, that's up to you. And I use 1 cup of Karo syrup. That's gonna make it magnificent good. You can't miss. There you go. And make sure you mix it up and you get all the remaining syrup from your cup, because your cup would have a lot of leftovers. Now it's time to get my pie shells and get everything ready to put together for all this deliciousness and all this goodness. But first, I always poke holes into my pie shells. That's a must for me. I just like doing it because it soaks in the flavor more into the shell. So I do each one of them all around and the sides. Now it's time to put everything together. First thing I do is I take my pecans, and I evenly spread them between both pie shells. Just like that. And nextly, I got a treat. I'm gonna make one of them a chocolate chip pecan pie. So I got me some chocolate chips, pour them just like that. Now it's time to get my syrup, and I just spread my syrup all over it, just like that. Try to make it evenly between both of them. This is something that's gonna be so deliciousness and such goodness to touch the soul. Food for the soul, baby. Now it's time to cook these bad boys in the oven at 350 for 1 whole hour, and I will come back and show you the finished product of all this deliciousness. And there you go! Homemade pecan pie from scratch. Man, don't that look so good and so delicious? But I gotta let this cool down before I dig into it, because I like my pecan pie at room temp or either cold. But hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and leave me a comment. And see you next time on Food for the Soul, baby. Food for the Soul.